Post-Dispatch theater critic Calvin Wilson had an interesting article in Sunday's paper about 3 playwrights who wrote plays currently on or about to be on St. Louis stages. They also have written for the devouring maw that our TVs and computers have become. Those screens demand multitudes of stories they can stream through channels that are ever expanding. Someone has to tell those stories. Who better to write the dramas for our screens than someone who has had written a successful drama for the stage? You can make a killing writing for the stage, but you can't make a living. You can make a living from the steady demand for new material for all those videos, whatever their methods of delivery, and the residuals can support you in your old age, those payments you get every time your work shows up on a TV or computer screen. So Becca Brunstetter, whose play The Cake will open soon in the Rep Studio, has written for This Is Us. Char White, whose play Annapurna is now at St. Louis Actors Studio, has credits for The Affair and Sweet Bitter. And Jen Silverman, whose play The Roommate is on the West End Players Guild stage, wrote for Tales of the City. You'll recognize TV influences in the sitcom plot and dialogue of Silverman's play. It's an odd couple with a twist. Sharon is a 50-something Iowa small-town housewife, now divorced. Her son is a successful fashion designer in New York, but not, she insists, gay. She goes to church and to her book club. She's lonely, so she advertises for a roommate or housemate, someone to stay in the empty room and share the house. She gets Robin. Robin has been living in New York, in the Bronx, though she's not from the Bronx. She never quite says why she would want to move from the Bronx to Iowa. She never quite says a lot of things. When Sharon objects to her smoking in the house, she says she's quitting and goes outside. She also has medicinal herbs that she smokes and shares with Sharon. When Sharon gets high, we can begin to see where this is probably going, especially when Robin confesses that she's made her living running a con. It's a telephone con. She persuaded people that she represented a charity. The Marks sent the non-existent charity money. She offered a discount on a fabulous product. The Marks sent money for the non-existent product. Robin was good at the con. She made lots of money. Sharon is fascinated. She wants to make lots of money. She tries phoning a stranger and running her own con. She stumbles at first, but she has a real flair for this, and with a little coaching from Robin, she begins to make a lot of money. And Jane Abling Sharon never stops being an Iowa housewife. And Julie George Carlson never stops being a Bronx lesbian con woman, even as she realizes she's creating a monster in her new friend. Director Sean Belt guides their excellent comic work. George Shea's set has the kitchen stove, sink, fridge, and cabinets. Tracy Newcomb's distinctive costumes mark character contrast and changes. Tony Anselmo designed lights, Danny Mann props, Chuck Lavazzi sound with charming entr'acte compositions by the Birthday People. West End Players Guild's The Roommate resides in sitcom country, but the best kind.
I would agree.
Good, thank you.
I hope you like the reviews on Two on the Aisle. You can click here to see other reviews and to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to be reminded immediately after we post. Enjoy the reviews.